Hello my gorgeous people and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a mini haul video to share with you all, and this is some of the decks which I recently acquired. As you can see, there are two tarot decks and four oracle decks which I recently bought. So Amazon India had this really amazing sale which was going on, so of course I had to go and grab all the decks which I could. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I debated whether to make this video or not because I don't know what to even do by looking at my haul video. But then I realized this channel is about me sharing my journey, me sharing my own personal practice, and my tarot and oracle deck acquisition journeys and stuff. And it's not just for others but also for me to keep track of when I'm buying stuff and what's my pace, get a get a idea, get a I don't know what the word is which I'm looking for, but yeah, basically keep track of my own purchases or when I'm purchasing. But as I said, Amazon India had this amazing sale which was going on. Almost all the decks were selling for like 30 to 40% off, if not more. Some even sold, I think this one had like 50% off going on. So, of course, I had been eyeing this Oracle deck for the longest time. So, when it went on sale, I had to get it. Similarly, yeah, now I have opened two of the tarot decks which I got, and because girl had no patience, I just had to see and get acquainted with the energies of these two tarot decks. But as you can see, I have not opened the oracle decks yet, and I want to do that with you all. And I did order another deck, but that has not yet reached me because that's coming from abroad. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the unboxing. So I'm going to start with the tarot decks since they're already open, so why not? So the first tarot deck which we have is the Nicoletta Ceccoli tarot, and this is great for some shadow work. Now the box didn't arrive to me in the perfect condition, but that's fine. I'm going to make a bag for this anyway. It does come with a mini booklet, and it has this tiny little meanings of the cards, the short descriptions of the cards. Now usually I do check the book out for the kind of meanings they have, but this one has very different kind of meanings. Some are really some you get some new energies into this in this booklet. Okay, I'm sorry, I've forgotten my English. So as you can see, the back looks like this, and it just reminds me of Christmas for some reason, even though the deck is so not Christmassy. Though yeah, the card stock is quite good. It shuffles really well. I have already tried that, and it's quite thin actually. Yeah, and the cards are matte. So as you can see, like, so that's really great. I do enjoy matte cards with matte finish because if I'm recording videos, they capture the image really well. So yeah, and I have worked some with this deck. I have tried to shuffle, and I've done a few pulls for myself with this deck, and this deck is quite intense and very different. I quite enjoyed the energy which it comes with, and it's really, as I don't know if I mentioned this, I think I mentioned this, and I'm just going to repeat myself at this point, but it has great energies for shadow work. So if you're looking for a deck for shadow work or inner child healing, this is a great deck for that. And it doesn't bullshit around, it just gives you stuff right on the face. So yeah, this is the card with all the information on it. Now I do wish the images were clearer because the images are kind of grainy. I don't know if the camera is picking up on that, but the images can be kind of, the images are kind of blurry and grainy to the naked eye. They look great on camera, but to the naked eye, they look a little like they could have been finer. But that's my own personal opinion, and don't let me stop you from, and don't let that stop you from buying this deck if you feel called to do so. So yeah, this does follow the thought, a reversal of the justice and as the 11th card, and strength as the 8th card. So yeah, and as you can see, the images are quite interesting. So yeah, this is a great deck. Let me show you how it shuffles really quick. I hope I can do this well on camera, because I always muck up whenever I have to show the shuffle on camera. See, that's what I was talking about. Like the pressure which I put on myself, I guess, gets too much to me. But yeah, it does shuffle really, really well, and I have enjoyed shuffling this deck. I've shuffled it quite a few times. So yeah, that was the Nicoletta Ceccoli Tarot, and I do love the energy of this. This is great for inner work, and I'm going to keep it majorly for my own self practice for a while. I don't know if I'll ever start using this deck for client readings because of the kind of energy it has, unless someone asks for this specifically or I feel called to pick this deck. I won't. Okay, I hate deck boxes because, as you can see, the edges are already wearing off, and it did come kind of worn off from the beginning. So let's move to the next tarot deck, and we have the True Heart Intuitive Tarot by Rachel True. And guys, the guidebook is amazing. So if you're a beginner, this is a great deck, I would say, because you get this whole pages of description, and so you have this basic description here, and then you get a, if pulled on low vibe, so there's a low vibe description, and then there is also a high vibe description. Wait, where's the high vibe description? So yeah, I think this is the high vibe and this is the low vibe descriptions, and as you can see, these are two, three, 4 pages long. We have the High Priestess here, and as you can see, there is this descriptors for high vibe and low vibe. So for high vibe, it's intuition, knowledge, wisdom, thoughtfulness, esoteric mysteries, connection to higher self, psychic visions, and low vibe is disconnection, isolation, loneliness, lack of faith, materialism, and confusion. I haven't gone through the book yet, and I'm going through this as I speak. So yeah, as you can see, it's the major arcana, it has been described quite well, and I think strength is again 8 in this deck. I guess I just have a thing for decks where strength and justice are swapped, and strength is the 8th card and justice is the... Now, while doing the editing, I did realize that I made a mistake here, and I was thinking about strength in the 11th position and justice in the 8th position, which happens in some of the decks. But I didn't want to remove this parts because, well, we all make mistakes, right? And as I said, I wanted this channel to be an authentic expression of me. So yeah, there we go. 11th. Okay, so it does come in this kind of box where you get the cards put into sections. I mean, I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. The cards, again, they are matte finish, so I love that, but the cardstock is a little stiff, and I wish they were a little more flexible. I guess with use they will lose some of their stiffness, but I do prefer a better cardstock. So I do like everything about this. I do love the energy, and this is really, really interesting. And I haven't gone through the entire deck, to be honest, which I did go through with the Nicoletta Ceccoli Tarot, because I just felt so called to that deck. This one I mainly plan to use for client readings because of the kind of energy it has. And to be honest, what I don't like about this is the borders, so I might actually do some modding and get rid of the borders eventually. I don't know if I'm going to do that right now because I've never tried that before, even though I want to try that with this deck because this bugs me. I mean, why? Why would you keep such a nice image? These images are like so nice, and why would you ruin the image with these borders? I just hate when the creators do that or the publishers do that. So yeah, oh, the Hermit card is really cool. Wheel of Fortune, Justice, Hangman. So yeah, as you can see, the cards are really cool. And as soon as I went through the cards, I did feel a sort of connection, and the cards are actually speaking to me. So this can be really good beginner deck. If you want to learn tarot, this could be a great deck to start with. Okay, so I'm going to give it a shuffle just to show you, and I'm just going to use this half. Yeah, as you can see, the cards are a little stiff. Okay, but they shuffle well. I hadn't tried that before. Let's try with the full deck. Right. Yeah, as I said, the cards are a little stiff, and I do have this dexterity issue with this finger. It doesn't fold the whole way, so I prefer when the cardstocks are a little thinner and a little more flexible, but I'm gonna give my final opinion on that once I have used this deck some. Yeah, I don't mind it, but I don't love it either. So let's see if I'm just going to pull a random card for this. Okay, I think this one wants to come out. We got the Nine of Discs. So there is an abundance of wealth and there's an abundance of resources around you and around me, and I'm so thankful for that. Thank you. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit. Okay, so with that, let's move on to the oracle cards next, oracle decks next. And once I am able to fit this, again, I think I'll have to make a tarot box for this because I hate having to put my cards in this kind of box where I get this annoying thing with putting them back together. Now I'm going to do detailed reviews and detailed walkthroughs of this decks eventually, but I want to work with this deck some before I can do that. Also, I think I need to grab a knife or something to open this, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I couldn't find my X-Acto knife anywhere, so I'm just using a needle to open this up. But as you can see, this is the Sacred Self-Care Oracle by Jill Pyle, and I have been eyeing this deck since forever. So when it went on sale, I just had to, ooh, look at the inside of this deck. I love it. Okay, so there is this tiny guidebook, obviously. And we have a mantra, I bring my dreams to life, meditate on, and journal prompt as well. That's lovely. So we have moon ritual, a goddess circle. So I love when oracle cards have these interesting spreads in the books, even though I don't often do them all the time. But ooh, look at the back of the card, so pretty. Right? Oh, I just love the back of these cards. Damn, so pretty, and I love the color. Okay, I'm all for the color. So there is abundance, planning, alone time, aromatherapy. Again, the cards are matte, which I love, and these have more flexibility than the intuitive heart tarot, true heart intuitive tarot. Beauty ritual, ooh, build strength, burning bowl ritual. Oh my god, I am loving this already. I can see myself pulling cards for me every day, or at least once in a week. Ooh, so this was a card which I had flipped open on the book. Create art, dance, deep breathing. I'm loving the vibe of this deck. And I love the pastel color scheme. Sorry, I kind of got lost in the cards. And I love the artwork. It's so beautiful. I love the 2D artwork. Intuition. Oh, journal. Nice. Ah, this is so beautiful. Look for fairies. Look to the stars. Make a meal. Make a vision board. Massage. Meditate. Movement. Music. Positive affirmations. Love, love, love. Okay, I'm loving this deck. With the tarot, I feel you have to work with a deck for a while before you can actually start tuning in to the energy, or like it's more like it might take you a while to connect to a tarot deck, because instant tarot connections are quite rare for me. It does happen, it did happen. Ooh, take care of yourself so you can shine your soul's light. Nice. It can happen, and it does happen, and it happened for me with the Everyday Witch deck by Deborah Blake. Ooh, shuffles well. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to give it another shuffle because I'm addicted. I love a good shuffle. Oops. See, that's what I meant when I said, like, when I'm trying to show off. Okay, I'm going to try it once more because, well, who cares, right? Ooh, nice. I love that sound. Okay, so let's pull a random card first. Okay, health checkup. Well, I definitely have to go to my doctors. Do you have to go to your doctors? If you do, make sure to get a health checkup done. Nice, I love it. Okay, so that was the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck and the guidebook by Jill Pyle. I love this. Tell me which of these do you really like. And obviously I'm going to use the needle because, well, right, I want to be transparent and be me. This is my space, right? So I don't want to show that I'm perfect all the time, because I'm not. I honestly am not. And I am messy, and I lose stuff, and I cannot find stuff, and I need stuff, and that is me. That is me. And life isn't meant to be too constructive. People should be allowed to be who they are. So then we have the Wisdom of the Oracle Divination cards by Colette Baron Reed. Ooh, okay. So looks pleasant enough. We have a chunky guidebook. Okay, let's take a look. A quick look, because I hate when people... So we have a contents. Note about the cards. Then we have one Yang. Okay, which is the first card here. So we have the essential meanings, the oracle's message, relationship message, prosperity marriage message, and protection message. Nice. So it has decent, as you can see, it has a great width to it. So there's a lot to explore there. Okay, so this is what the back of the cards look like. So I'm pretty sure you would have seen these cards around on YouTube, because it's probably one of the most popular oracle decks out there. The cards are glossy. Not a fan of glossy cardstock, but they look good enough. I wish they were matte, but, well, it's okay. Can work with a glossy cardstock as well. Community. The images are great. I knew like this is also one of the other decks which I have been eyeing for ages. So when the sale happened, I was like, yes, let's get them. Let's get it, because don't want to regret later. So I do have periods where I just buy tarot and oracle decks one after the, like a binge buy kind of a thing, and then I'm tarot and oracled out for months. So I think that's fine, because it's not like it's a every month kind of expenditure. It happens sometimes, and it happens when it's meant to happen. So I love this. Okay, so let's give it a shuffle, because we want to know how it shuffles, right? Okay, not bad. Yeah, it's a decent shuffle, though as you can see I have the dexterity issues, so I cannot use this finger to make this grip here, but that's fine. I have learned to work around with that. Okay, let's build. Oh, okay, so we have building blocks. Interesting. Now right off the, okay, my intuition is picking up on this, but we are going to read the message from the book. So we have 28 building blocks. Let's see what the book has to say. 28 building blocks. Essential meaning: strong foundations, a beautiful work in progress. The oracle's message: you have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten. Oops, sorry, clumsy me, as I said. Are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve as the solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you're making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. Relationship message: when you see this card, know that you're attracting new relationships into your life and solidifying the ones you have by building them on the foundations of honesty, humility, clear communication, and a genuine desire to know one another. You are moving toward laying the groundwork for a relationship with the firm footing that will ensure it will withstand any storm. Long-standing relationships are also repaired and strengthened. You and the other person are stronger, wiser, and more powerful together than apart. Prosperity message. So you can read this card for which position you're drawing this card for. If you just want general guidance, this is great for that as well. Prosperity message: you have everything you need to turn iron into gold in the alchemical process of creating the prosperous life you desire. Now is the time to build on the strong foundation you have already laid for your prosperity. Keep in mind that these building blocks are imbued with the sparkling energy of your intentions. Own your dream and remember that you always have more than enough and always are enough. So abundance is ever present. Your creativity is divinely inspired and designed for your life is taking shape in service to the world. You are meant for success. Protection message: now is the time to address the cracks in the foundation of your life. Perhaps your values have changed and it's time to strengthen your convictions and let go of the things that no longer serve the vision you have for your life. Or perhaps you choose to ignore the signs that a particular situation or agreement you have entered into is not right for you. Remove the rotten pieces and reinforce your core moral strength and integrity. Now is the time for rigorous honesty, for you are called to renovate and upgrade your consciousness. You will be so happy when you do. Spirit has a spectacular blueprint for your life, far beyond your imagination. Don't be afraid to replace what's not solid. Interesting. So that was the card which we got, and so that was Wisdom of the Oracle. I love because these cards can really help clear more messages into your reading. So these are cards which you can build upon. So that's great, right? Okay, so I'm gonna grab my needle again and open this. See, sometimes you just have to make do with the resources which you have available around you. But also need to keep stuff at the places they are meant to be. Ooh. Okay, so this is Work Your Light Oracle cards, and it's by Rebecca Campbell, artwork by Danielle Noel. I do have her other Starseed Oracle deck, and I love the energy of that as well, and which is why I had to get this. You Are the Oracle, Work Your Light. As again, let's see. So working with your, so yeah, it begins with a description of the oracle. To be honest, I've never read the description for the Starseed Oracle guidebook either. So let me know if you are someone who reads the descriptions, or you're someone who just skips over the guidebook and just go with your own instant intuition. Okay. So cards are matte. The ever folding rose. The backs are beautiful, right? No, yes. I'm sure you would have seen those cards as well because they are quite popular, and everyone, almost everyone I know owns them, though I know a lot of people who have was unhauled their decks, so because they just couldn't connect with this energy. So yeah, it's not for everyone, like not every deck is ever for everyone, so which is why I have this channel up, and I am sharing my own journey with you, because my journey will connect with some people and it won't with other people. So yeah, so I'm just here to connect with the people who can connect with my energy and not with those who cannot, and that's the intention all along. Ooh, love. I love all the shuffles. So again, we're going to pull a random oracle card from this because, okay. Align your life. What is not aligned, or what is not aligned or needs to change? So this is a question. Align your life. What in your life is not aligned or what needs to change? So do some inner reflection. And as I said, these cards are really, really great. I mean, I always feel like the, what do you call it, the caption she has for the cards and the little blurb or the question or whatever phrase she has going on here, like, how are you being called to step up? Okay, I wonder if all the questions here, no, like, Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. So I feel like her promptings always open up my intuition, and I can just read from that, and also from the images in the cards for Rebecca Campbell's decks. But of course, if it's not the case for you, go ahead and read the guidebook. I also do refer to the guidebook sometimes when I'm not getting some message. So you're not alone, ancient ancestors stand beside you. So as I was saying, align your life, the card which we got, it's what it's telling me is that things which are not meant, which doesn't feel right in our lives, they need to go. We need to leave all the things, get rid or change, transform the energy of all the things which we don't feel aligned with, or which we don't connect with anymore. So basically that. Now last but not the least, we have this amazing deck. Okay, and I actually gifted one of these decks to my best friend for her birthday because she wanted it, and then after seeing all the cards, I wanted this deck as well. So there we are, and obviously she was so excited when I got this deck. Okay, so it's less of a book and more of a booklet kind of a thing. I do love them. They come with huge guidebooks, but that's fine because you can read the cards of the caption and use your intuition as well. But I do like having that option. It's plastic, so Princess. And as I was saying, I fell in love with the images in this cards because there's diversity. There is diversity. There are different body types, and there are different colors and sexualities, and you can just tell that like it is so inclusive. So I just fell in love. And did you look at the back of this deck? It's gorgeous, isn't it? Phoenix, how's that for a how's that for a happily ever after? Because Phoenix transforms, right? Phoenix is never constant. Like there is no end with the Phoenix. When it dies, it is born again from its ashes. So how is that for a happily ever after? Red, forgive. Sun, paint the sky, sun back into your sky, expectations. And as I said, I will do a detailed walkthrough of these decks, but then there are also other channels which do that already. So let me know if you want me to do a detailed walkthrough of this. I'm definitely going to do walkthrough before the tarot decks because I love exploring the different energies and just going with the different energies and talking about them. So just give me an opportunity. Oops, sorry, move my camera. Again, matte finish, shovel, really great. So yeah, this lavender, surround yourself with love. Oh, doesn't this tell you enough already? Surround yourself with love, with the things you love, with the people you love, with loving company. You don't have to be, I mean, sometimes we don't have the choice, but when you start doing, accumulating, counting your blessings, more comes into your life. Okay, so yeah, I feel that's a great parting message, and that's a mini haul. I know I kind of rushed through it because again, I don't want to make this video longer than it needs to be. And of course, if you want a detailed walkthrough, to let me know that in the comments down below, and I'll do one because happy to serve, right? And yeah, so that was it for today's video, and I'll see you the next time. So yeah, if you did like this video, to give this video a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more videos like this. Now I have this other channel where I do bigger card readings, and this channel is more about my personal journey, my personal practice with tarot and oracle decks, and how I use them on a regular day-to-day basis, and how I use them for my own self-development journey and stuff like that. So if you do like this kind of videos, and if you did like this video, to give this video a like and consider subscribing, because that helps and that gives me encouragement to keep making those videos. And yeah, and who doesn't like being recognized, right? And if you do like, and if you would like to check out my other channel, I'll leave the link down here. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you the next time. Bye.